Hello guys, we are back with another video and we're going to tell you about what my dad got from
Sports
Direct. So, I had these gloves, my brother gave to me because I didn't have any gloves.
For football?
Yeah.
So these are just normal kind of cottony ones? Cottony ones. They still fit your hand even though they stretch?
Yeah.
So we always got these as a spear, yeah? So, and then what did we get after that?
Then we thought about, because of these ones were too like stringy and stuff, we got
no grip.
We got this one with grips on, but it was
Which one is it?
Adidas.
And what can you look at to see? You can go to your you've got a video about it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, unboxing on these ones. How did you find these gloves?
Good.
What's good about them?
The only thing, when I took like water, they just like floods in.
Right. But what about these grippy bits when you're doing all your throws? Because you do all the throws for the team, don't you?
Yeah, good.
They grip it good?
Yeah.
What about when it's wet?
Yeah, it is, but as I said before, it was a bit when I touched water.
Yeah, they get wet, but does it grip when the ball's wet? Because just kind of feedback. So overall, are you happy with these gloves though?
Yeah.
There's one thing about them though I thought about when we went, because the story is we went to, when your older brother, you've been ill today, haven't you? So you didn't go to King's today for football training. So after football training, we went to get some. We went to Regent Road Retail Park, which is in Manchester, near a place called Regent Road, obviously. And we were going to get you some the dirt blocker spray for your trainers from Deichmann Shoes. We went there and Deichmann Shoes isn't there anymore. So we said, what should we do? So we went to Sports Direct, and we were going to Sports Direct having a look around, because during football it was raining. It's very cold today. It's about 1.5 to 2 degrees, and that was at 1:30 this afternoon.
Yeah.
So your brother played football, his hands got way out and his hands got very cold, so we said let's find some more gloves, maybe some waterproof ones, and see if they've got anything. Let's just look in Sports Direct. So I know they had gloves, but we were looking around and we didn't find anything waterproof. So you can get these ones called seal skins. We're going to have a look, but it may just be a one-off that his hands got wet. So one of the things you could do is put the gloves, if you put that glove on, and the other one, put both on. This idea I've got. It's not ideal, but it's an idea. You know your sleeves on your Pro Direct jacket's quite long. If you look in the, we've got a review on either your channel or your brother's channel, which is Boy Bandit. So check out the Boy Bandit channel, or in your channel, or some good YouTuber. What I suggest was, you've got your sleeves, if that's your jacket sleeve, to pull it right over the whole glove, because it's waterproof, and then your hand will stay warm and not go wet. Not in the matches, but when you're doing long term, because King's is 2 hours, isn't it? Whereas your football's normally maximum 40 minutes, isn't it? 40 minutes or 45 minutes maximum. So you could do that while you're thinking, when you're playing, or so. But really, don't you think that Nike and Adidas, if they do football gloves, should make them waterproof?
Yeah.
But it'd be more expensive.
Ew.
That's the only problem. But if they made them waterproof, it would be better, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Much better, because at the moment, your brother's hands got very wet and very cold today. So did my hands, actually. My gloves that are meant to be waterproof gloves, but I think they're very old. They're just worn out. So these are the gloves. So what I saw in there was the same as your brother's gloves. So we're going to do a review of those. These are. So anyway, these were the spears in case you couldn't find these, or something was wrong with these, like they were in the wash or something. So these ones. So these ones have been served you well, haven't you? You've had them for a while now. So put aside. So what have you got now? And then we went in Nike store. So we went in Sports Direct, and they had
these,
which are Nike.
Hyperwarm.
Yep, gloves.
Nike Hyperwarm.
And what size are they? Have a look here. You've got to read exactly.
Youth S.
S, which is for small, basically. I don't know what the P underneath is for, but you can have a look there. This is what you're looking for. How old are you?
9.
Just turned 9. Yeah? Well, not that, a few months ago. And what you read here, it says Hyperwarm gloves.
Flexible stretch cuff for a secure fit.
So a flexible stretch cuff for a secure fit. So this is the cuff bit. So it's quite tight, this cuff here. That's the cuff. Yeah. So that's going to hold around your wrist well. And then it says as well. Zoned silicone
for targeted grip.
So zoned silicone for targeted grip. So what does that mean then for grip?
Like the little circles.
Yeah, these little circles here. You see? You can see that? Everyone see that? Yeah. And then the last bit it says is sweat wicking
material helps keep hands dry.
So it takes the sweat away, but it doesn't say anything about being waterproof, obviously. So that's one because your brother wore the same one today. But I got these because I know these are very thin and nice, but these are thicker and they're specifically to keep your hands warm, hyper warm. So not just gloves to wear to protect your hands. And it's something you go down on Astra, you don't want to cut your hands or hurt your hands or anything. It's good to have these anyway, just to grip. If you get me, so actually, can we just yeah, we can do this. So it's quite clever that, because instead of having to cut them, you've got these little tags, so you can just probably push those through. Just push it through. Can you do that? Yep. Push it through. Yeah. Push, and you just push it through, and then one second, just pull it through this one. Because it always, if it's not, well, don't do the whole thing, because if it's not right, we can return it at least. That's another point. If you can open boxes carefully, because you recommend rip them, you can't.
Like take it back.
Yeah, because it's not fair on the people, because they've got to make their money. They're not going to take it back anyway. So, okay, let's try them on. Let's compare them sides. So these are getting a bit tight anyway, I guess. So, tight size-wise, similar, a bit small, a bit. Here, line it up. So the one behind is the one behind is the Nike one, so a bit longer, you see. If you compare this, bit longer, yeah, bit longer. So
I try it on?
Yeah, try it on, of course. That's the whole idea. So we'll do a try on now. Try them on. I tell you what. Try them both on, and try one of each and see what you think. Okay, get the other one on.
Wait, where is it?
Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, try that on. Try them both on. We're gonna try both the Nike ones on first. Be honest, what do you think?
It's a bit tight when you put it on. It's like, you know, my the ones that are like this ones that are so small.
But these are okay though, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're nice and they feel nice and snug. Is your finger getting all the way to the end? You've got room for your fingers, so it's a nice snug fit, isn't it? Your fingers could go a bit further. Just push them together. Go like that. That's another thing. Just push them together to get them in. How do they feel?
Good.
How do they feel now? So just show everyone what they look like. Get close to the, and then show the other side.
So.
What do you think of the design? Design Nike always do really cool designs. I'm not saying Adidas don't, but Nike have just got. They're just like a very cool way they do stuff. Very cool. Swoosh and all that stuff. Really cool. Turn your wrist there. And the other hand. So they've got these little grip. These how sticky are these? What do you think? These are more sticky, I think. Take that glove off. Take that one off now. Just feel that. Right, and then rub your finger across these. I know they're older, so what do you think's grippier? Honest. Be honest, everyone wants to know, because the people can still get these Adidas ones if they want to. But you can.
The only thing, if that was like that, it would be more grippy, because you know how it goes like in straight lines, and there's no gap. Like
yeah, but the little gap's tiny. I don't think that'll make a difference. What do you think's grippier?
This one.
The Nike one. Nike's more grippy. The good thing is, guys, if you're going to buy these, like we said before, it's always a case of being able to try them on, and you didn't get a chance to try them when you just had to wear these, and they were a bit loose to begin with. So these were actually, so we got the price because that's another thing people want to know. There, so they originally
$15.99.
and we got them for
$13.99.
with not a lot, £2 cheaper, but still okay. So are you going to keep these?
Yeah.
Are you happy with them? Yeah, what you're going to do with these? Keep these as a spare in case you need them. Yeah, in your
that one on there and this one.
Yeah, I'd suggest you put them both on. So turn them both on when they're on. So these are much thinner, aren't they? These are thicker, so you're going to provide more warmth because you know what? It's now December. This is the last game before the break until the new year, January, February. Not maybe March, but January, February is going to be cold, I'd imagine. So that's why I got you them, because I could see them and I thought, they're not that pricey. What do you think? What do you think you like?
This one is more like I can move my fingers more.
Yeah.
But this one's like...
More rigid. But what do you think in terms of, maybe because it's new?
I think, yeah.
You don't need to get stretched a bit?
Yeah, because when I think when I had these ones, they were a little bit stiff.
To begin with,
Stuff, yeah.
the Adidas.
Yeah.
So when you first wore the Adidas, got stiff. What feels more comfortable? Be honest. Yeah, you think that's this is gonna be? Is this uncomfortable or this just more comfortable? This still comfortable? The Nike.
This is comfortable.
The Nike
but
Hyperwarm's still
comfortable.
comfortable, but it's more comfortable. But this is a more snugger fit, isn't it? More tight, and that's a bit still loose and stuff. Like the cuff's a bit looser. This is cuffed a lot more tight. So if you compare the cuff, it's quite loose on the Adidas. I'm not criticizing the Adidas because it's a great glove. If you want to get the Adidas, get them. They're still good. But the cuff here is, like they said here, it's a flexible stretch cuff for a secure fit. So it's a secure fit. What do you think?
Good.
What do you prefer? I mean, this is going to be for maybe when it's milder, but you want to keep your hand still warm. And this is a bit thicker, so it will keep your hand warm. But having said that, if this gets wet, your hand's going to get cold. If that gets wet, your hand's going to go. They're both not waterproof. So what's the big problem with these companies? What should they do? Even if they charge a bit more, what should they do?
Make waterproof gloves.
Make waterproof gloves. Come on, Adidas. Come on, Nike. What are you doing? Maybe we should write to them. I did try before. They weren't interested, I don't think. About something else. No, it's G-Form actually. We contacted G-Form about their shin pads to maybe do a combined ankle protection thing as well. It's separate. They weren't really interested. Or I don't know what I was. I think it was to do with that. Anyway, but they're not really interested when you try and advise them about design, changing design and stuff and ideas. They weren't really interested. But that's
this has a gap and this has a gap because I know that they're both like this
at the top.
Yeah.
So your fingers aren't going to the top.
No, in any areas.
So that's the space. You see, that's about one finger's width space. What about this side? Again, one. That's the Adidas one. The Adidas one finger width space, and the Nike. But is it cause a problem?
No.
What? Can you not push it a bit further up? No. Is it a problem?
No, not that.
You don't get exact size, perfect fit. It's going to be a bit maybe too small, a bit too big. So do you think this is a okay size for you? I think medium would have been a bit too big.
Yeah.
Because medium's your brother's, doesn't it? Your brother's 12, so yeah. So overall, Adidas, what do you give them out of 10? Be honest, generally.
6.
6? Only 6? That's a bit cruel. Okay, you don't have to change it. What do you give the Nike? And be honest. You can't give it a 10 because obviously it's not waterproof, and secondly there's the fit and perfect. But no, you could give. What would you give it?
9.
9. Okay, 9. So, but what would you say generally to people who are thinking of getting the Adidas ones?
They've
done you good. Don't be mean now. They've done you good, haven't they? Done you proud. Have they kept your hands warm throughout the cold days and stuff? When you've been at Kings, 2 hours at Kings?
We should use this glove like when it's
not
a
so
bit
cold.
cold.
Yeah, and then use these when it's really cold.
Yeah.
And maybe have a spare in case one gets wet so you can wear the other one. What do you reckon?
Yes.
Huh?
Good idea.
Good idea. We're going to also think about hunting down some waterproof gloves, but the only ones I've looked is called sealskins, but they're quite expensive. So I'm not sure what to do, and I don't think they do children's sizes for waterproof because I don't think they've got any. Sometimes people don't sell things, kind of like Nike don't sell their top boots less than size 3.5 because Maidenfield don't have the market for it. People want to buy it, but Adidas do. So good on Adidas and Boosa to Nike because Nike should do them. No, this should do them. Well, you could have got say Hypervenoms, the elites. I know people don't necessarily want to get them, but you know, there's some top players out there wanting them boots like your age, aren't there? Size 2, size 2.5.
Are these only black because these football gloves only black, or they can be
No, different colours. I think the Hyperwarm I've seen on Pro Direct Sports, you can get a kind of dark blue and a dark grey, but I think the black's the best. Black goes anything.
Yeah.
Black goes anything.
Black is cooler than
Black is
any
stealth.
colour.
Yeah, what do you reckon? Black goes with anything, doesn't it?
Well, not with painting. Well, not with painting. You can draw black on.
Yeah, I know, but I mean in terms of clothing. So so should we end this now? Because people are probably getting bored now.
Please like and subscribe this video, and I hope you enjoy.
But please like my video.
Please like my video
and subscribe to my channel.
To my channel, and hope you enjoy. Peace out.